Hey beautiful yogis, welcome to Kirsten Nielsen Yoga. Today I have a very fierce flow for you, a flow that gets you charged up and ready for the day. So it is quite spicy, so those who need to take gentler options, then please do. I have one of my best friends, Jimmy, who is helping me today and being my beautiful student. And you won't need any props for this practice, just simply yourself and your yoga mat. And those of you who like to practice to music, there is a link to my Spotify playlist below in the description. And those of you who want to donate to the channel to support me, there is a link in the description below as well. And those who are really loving these spicy practices and want more, I do have a yoga series coming out soon called Yoga Sweat. So keep your eyes peeled out for that one. All right, so let's get started. All right, so we'll start lying down. So taking a moment, bending the knees, bringing the feet as wide as the mat, and then just allowing the knees to knock in. Place one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. And if you need to, you can heel toe the feet a little closer in so that the knees touch, so the pelvis can be really heavy. And then we'll just take the next few minutes to just land, to find ground in our practice. So big breath in, into the hands, breathing into the belly, chest, filling up. And then long, slow out breath, feeling the hands soften in, that sense of drawing in. Big inhale in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath at the top, hold the expansion. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way to empty, hold. And again, big breath into the belly, side ribs, front of heart, pause, exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, pause on empty. Last one, breathing in, belly, side ribs, front ribs, big breath into the front of the heart, hold. Out the mouth, release, full breath out. Closing the lips, smooth inhale into the nose. Keeping the lips closed, Ujjayi breath out of the nose. And releasing the hands from the knees to the chest as you breathe in. Little rocks from side to side on the breath out. And then when you feel ready, you can start to blink open the eyes if you haven't already. And then finding stillness as you press the tailbone down, soften the shoulder heads down and track the knees out wide. Take a big breath in. Soften the shoulders a little bit more on the out breath and draw the knees in that little bit closer, but keep pressing the tailbone down. Then from here, extend the legs up towards the sky, bring the knees together, feet together. And then on the out breath, extend your arms forwards. So think towards the front of the mat. Now, as you breathe in, pick the head, shoulders off the mat, hold, send the gaze up. On the breath out, lower the head, shoulders back down to the mat, but keep the hands hovering. And again, big breath in, pick the head, shoulder blades off the mat, spread the toes, press into the balls of the feet. Exhale, lower the head down, lower the back of the heart down. Now this time, breathe in, lift the head, upper back off, hold. As you exhale, extend the legs forwards halfway, hold. Breathe in, come back up. Lower down halfway, exhale. Come back up, breathe in. You can always bend the knees as much as you need. Lower down halfway on the breath out, hold. Back up, inhale. This time lower all the way down on the exhale. Hover the heels off the mat, hold. Take a breath in. Cross the arms, grab opposite elbows on the breath out. Hold. Take another big in breath. Keep pressing the low back down. Keep hovering the heels off the mat on the out breath. I know Jimmy's like, what are we doing? Arms overhead, big breath in. Now come all the way up to Navasana. Sweep the arms out wide, knees to chest. Come up on the breath out. Then lower the feet down to the mat. Feet hips distance. Place the hands onto the shins. Cat and cow here, I know. Jimmy's like, what did you get me into? Now lifting the heart, sending it forward, sending the gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest and round curl in, but keep grounding through the feet. 2 more, big breath in, heart forwards, gaze lifts. Exhale, chin to chest, round curling in. Last one, big breath in, pull the heart through. Now stay on the out breath, hold. Keep this shape, but bring the fingertips behind you, fingertips point forwards. Keep walking the hands back. Plant the palms down, roll the shoulder heads down the back, pressing into the feet. Take a big breath in, lift the hips, reverse tabletop with the feet grounded. Hold on the out breath, rolling the inner thighs in, pressing the hip points up. Now think of this as a little bit of a shoulder opener as well. So keep grounding into the hands. Take another big inhale in. Chin to chest, start to slowly lower back down on the breath out. Send the arms forwards, pick the feet off the mat, inhale. Cross over at the ankles, roll over the shins, plant the hands down, downward facing dog on the exhale. I said to Jimmy, we're just going to do a nice Vinyasa flow today. Is that okay? He already did a class this morning. Knees nice and soft. Sit bones up and back. And now, especially after that little bit of core work, we can feel a little bit more of that connection to the front body. Keep that. Spread the fingers out even wider. Root down into the index finger knuckle as you press back. But keep that connection to the front body. Take a big breath in, rising up onto the balls of the feet. Bend the right knee, lower the left heel down to the mat on the out breath. Rising up onto the balls of the feet, big breath in. Bend the left knee, lower the right heel to the mat on the out breath. Rising up onto the balls of the feet, breathing in. Bring the feet together and walk the feet about foot's distance back on the breath out. Stay up nice and high onto the balls of the feet. Take an inhale. Roll forwards. Use the belly. Plank pose on the exhale. Hold. Take a breath in. Soften the knees. Press back. Down dog on the breath out. We'll go a little faster. Rising up, balls of the feet. Wave it forwards. Initiate with the tailbone. Plank pose. Hold. Find that connection to the belly. Exhale. Soften the knees as you press back. 3 more. Wave it forwards. Big breath in. Shoulders right on top of the wrist. Keep pressing the earth away. Down dog. Press it back. Long breath out. 2 more. Inhale. Wave it forwards. Bend the knees. Exhale. Press it back. Last one. Big breath in. Wave it forwards. Press it back. Long breath out. Now rising up onto the balls of the feet. Inhale. Look forward, start to tiptoe all the way to the top of the mat on the exhale. Big toes to touch, your feet hips distance you choose. Hands to shins, big breath in, flat back. Weight to the toes, forward fold on the out breath. Deep bend into the knees, press into the feet, chair pose, sweep the arms up overhead, take a big breath in. Hands to pray at the heart on the breath out. Rising up onto the balls of the feet, big inhale, keep the heart open. Sit bones to the heels on the exhale. Take a breath in. Send the arms forward, maybe hands behind you, Navasana on the breath out. Knees together, feet together, take an inhale. Low bow, exhale. Cross the arms, breathe in. Stay on the breath out. Arms up overhead, inhale. Back to Navasana, open the arms out wide, draw the knees back into the chest, exhale. Take a breath in. Lower down halfway, breath out. Inhale, cross the arms. Exhale, stay, hold. Arms overhead, breathe in. Arms open wide, knees to chest on the breath out. Take another in-breath. Cross over the ankles, roll over the shins, downward facing dog on the out-breath. Feet together, toes to touch. Walk the feet about a foot's distance to the back of the mat. We rise up onto the balls of the feet, wave it forward, plank pose, breathe in. Down dog, press back, breath out. 2 more of these. Inhale, wave it forwards. Exhale, bend the knees, press back. So really connecting to the belly. And again, inhale, wave it forwards. Exhale, bend the knees, press back. Rising up onto the balls of the feet, breathing in. And keep the rounding, look forwards on the breath out, start to tiptoe to the top of the mat. You're going to hate me. We're going to do 1 more round of that. Halfway lift, breathing in. Forward fold on the breath out. Deep bend into the knees, chair pose, big inhale. Hands to pray at the heart on the exhale. Keep your gaze rising up onto the balls of the feet, big in breath. Sit bones to heels on the out breath. Go all the way down. I'm going to do it with you. Take a breath in. It's like I'm over it. Navasana on the breath out. Feet together, knees together. Take an inhale. He's already sweating a lot. Send the legs forward, low back down to the mat. Exhale. Cross the arms, breathe in. Stay on the breath out. Arms overhead, inhale. Open the arms out wide, knees back to chest. Come up strong on the exhale. 1 more round, breathe in. Send the legs forwards on the breath out. Low back down to the mat. Cross the arms on the inhale. Stay on the exhale. Stay with that connection to the belly. Arms overhead, big breath in. Knees to chest, Navasana on the breath out. Take another in-breath. Cross over the ankles, roll over the shins, plant the hands down, downward facing dog on the out-breath. Feet together, toes to touch. Walk the feet a foot's distance back. Again, stay with that connection to the belly. Wave it forwards, plank pose, inhale. Down dog, press back, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, wave it forward so there's no stop or start. Exhale, bend the knees, press back. Last one, wave it forwards on the in-breath. Bend the knees, press back on the out-breath. Now this time, plank pose, wave it forwards, breath in. Chaturanga all the way down to the belly on the breath out. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Whew. Okay. Come up onto the forearms. We'll take a moment. Or 2. Little bit of a breather. Pressing down into the feet. Press down to the big toes so much that the knees come off the mat. We roll the inner thighs in. Keep pressing into the forearms as you pull the heart through. And then find that big opening for the front of the body. So think heart forwards. That's it. Keep pressing the pubic bone down, but then little lift of the low belly. Now you might choose to stay here, or maybe keep working the biceps in towards one another, pressing down to the palms. Maybe you start to hover the elbows, maybe straightening out through the arms, maybe. Or stay exactly as you are if that feels best for your low back. But keeping the pubic bone pressing down and keeping the low belly scooping away from the mat. Big breath into the front of the heart. Long, slow out breath. 1 more inhale. Bending the elbows, lower all the way down. We'll interlace the fingers behind the back on the exhale. Work the palms together. We send the fist back as we lift the heart up. Maybe lift the feet up. Hold on the out breath. Lots of length. Chin gently draws in towards the chest. Take another big inhale into the front of the shoulders. Hands either side of the chest on the exhale. Tuck the toes under, breathing in. Downward facing dog when you feel ready on the breath out. Right leg up towards the sky. Take an inhale. Right knee to right elbow, scoop in on the exhale. Either stay here or toes lightly tap the wrist. Knee to the nose, pull in. Right foot to the right thumb on the breath out. Well done. Release the back knee down. Good. Arms sweep up overhead, big inhale. Sending the left arm forwards, right arm back on the exhale. Now hold. Keep pressing down to the front foot. Turn the left palm up. Place the right hand to the left hamstring and send the right arm up overhead. Left arm up. Yes. So find that long line of energy. Keep pressing into the back foot, whether the toes are tucked under or the top of the foot is grounded. Smooth inhaling. Hands back down to the mat on the breath out. Step back, downward facing dog. Well done. Left leg up towards the sky, breathing in. Left knee to left elbow, scoop in. Either stay or toes tap the wrist. Knee to the nose, foot to the left thumb. Release the right knee down. Drag the feet towards one another, arms sweep up overhead, big in breath. Sending the right arm forwards, left arm back on the out breath. Flipping that front palm, left hand to the back of the right leg, right arm up, big inhale. Stay, keep pressing into the back foot even more on the exhale. One more, smooth in breath. Both hands windmill down to the mat on the out breath, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Long breath out. Feet together, toes to touch. This time we'll hop to the top, rising up onto the balls of the feet. Inhale. Deep bend into the knees. Either jump, float, step any way to the top of the mat. Flat back to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Press down, rise up, arms up overhead. Come all the way up to standing. Big inhale. Grab the right wrist and lean over towards the left on the exhale. Back to center, breathing in. Grab a hold of the left wrist, lean to the right on the breath out. Back to center, inhale. Forward fold on the exhale. Flat back to lengthen, breathing in. Plant palms, this time chaturanga on the breath out. You can step back to down dog if you prefer to skip chaturanga today. Otherwise, chaturanga, we don't go too low. Cobra or upward facing dog, you choose. Big in breath. Downward facing dog, connect back to the low belly as you press back on the out breath. One breath in. Smooth breath out. Right leg up towards the sky, inhale. Right knee to right elbow, scoop in, exhale. Either stay or tap the toes to the wrist, breathing in. Knee to the nose, pull in on the breath out. Step the right foot to the right thumb. Keep the back knee off the mat. Drag the feet together, rise up, crescent lunge, big inhale. Send the left arm forwards, right arm back as you soften the back knee on the exhale. Flip the front palm and reverse. Right hand to the back of the left leg, big breath in. This time, take a twist on the breath out. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Make a fist with the left hand and then wrap the right palm around the fist. Always an option to release the back knee down if you need. Take a big inhale in. Really strong with the back leg on the breath out. Smooth in breath. Stay on the out breath. Drag the feet together, crescent lunge, sweeping the arms up overhead, inhale. Warrior 2, pivot the back heel in, open the arms out wide on the exhale. Sink nice and deep, working the right sit bone under and forwards as you press down into the outside edge of that back foot even more. Smooth breath in, long breath out. Flip the front palm and reverse, big inhale. Windmill the hands down to the mat, optional vinyasa or step back downward facing dog on the exhale. Big breath in, slow breath out. Pit of the belly, left leg up towards the sky, big breath in. Left knee, left elbow, scoop in, shoulder shift forward, either stay or tap the toes to the wrist. Knee to the nose, then foot between the hands. Keep the back knee off the mat, crescent lunge, rising up, big inhale. Right arm forwards, left arm back on the exhale. We go straight to it. Left hand to the back of the right leg, flip the front palm up and reverse, big breath in. Keep that long line of energy, and then right elbow to the left knee on the breath out. Make a fist with the right hand. Wrap the left palm around the fist, pressing up with the fist as we keep that back leg really strong on the inhale. Twist a little deeper with the rib cage on the exhale. Big breath in. Stay long breath out. One more in breath. Full out breath. Drag the feet towards one another, arms sweep up overhead, big breath in. Warrior 2, pivot the back heel down, open out wide on the breath out. Thinking about now the left sit bone scooping under and forward as you press down into the back foot even more. Smooth breath in. Stay, find softness with the jaw, the shoulders on the breath out. Flip the front palm in reverse, big inhale. Windmill the hands down to the mat on the exhale. Step back either through your vinyasa or downward facing dog. Now feet together, toes to touch. Listen carefully. Either you can rise up onto the balls of the feet and tiptoe all the way to the top of the mat, or you can step the feet towards the middle of the mat. We take 3 bunny hops. So inhale, we shift the shoulders forwards. Exhale, we bend the knees. On the in-breath, we hop up. If you can find the hold, then stay. Otherwise, inhale, we shift the weight forwards. Exhale, bend the knees, and then hopping up. If you have the hold, keep squeezing the thumbs in towards one another and scooping the low belly in. So stay with that connection to the front line. Big in-breath. Forward fold, we meet. Take your time on the out breath. Yes, good. Halfway lift, breathing in. Fold on the breath out. Deep bend into the knees, chair pose. Sweep the arms up overhead, inhale. Hands support the heart, exhale. Rising up onto the balls of the feet, breathing in. Sit bones all the way down to the heels on the breath out. Take an in-breath, Navasana on the out-breath. No, legs together, feet together. Big breath in. Send the legs forwards, low back down to the mat on the breath out. Cross the arms on the inhale. Stay on the exhale. Arms overhead, breathe in. Back up on the breath out, just one more. Jimmy's gonna hate me. Take another inhale. Send the legs forwards, low back to the mat on the exhale. Cross the arms, breathing in. Arms overhead on the breath out. Now hold, take another inhale. Lower the arms down, lower the head down. Back of the heart down, draw the knees to the chest. Grab a hold of the knees. Little rocks from side to side. See, that was a fierce flow with a punch. He said a kick in the teeth. But now we're done. We're done with the fire, and then we're going to cool it down, all right? So here, find stillness, press the low back down. Release the feet down. Turn the toes ever so slightly in. Bridge pose as we press into the feet. Sending the hips up towards the sky, take an inhale. Interlacing the fingers behind the back on the exhale. Working the shoulder blades towards one another. Press the little pinky fingers down as you roll the inner thighs in. So think about that big opening for the front body after all of that containment that we've worked. Keep pressing into the feet. Taking another big breath in. Releasing the hands, articulating the spine all the way down to the mat on the breath out. Well done. Take a moment, big inhale into the belly. Full out breath. Bring the knees together. Arms open out wide. We'll take a twist. So lowering the knees down towards the left. Moving the hips maybe a little bit more over towards the right. Big breath in into the right lung. Softening the right shoulder, head down on the out breath. 2 more. Big inhale, filling up. Really allowing gravity to take over on the exhale, get even heavier. Last one, breathing in. Full breath out. Bringing the knees back to center on the in-breath. Switching sides, lowering the knees down to the right on the out-breath. Keeping the left shoulder head heavy. Big breath in. Full breath out. 2 more, inhale. Full exhale. Last one, big breath into the left lung. Long breath out. Come back to center, drawing the knees to the chest on the inhale. Little squeeze. And then when you feel ready, we're coming back to our starting position with the feet hips distance or a little wider, knees knock in. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. And just settle the fire. Notice the difference now from the start of the practice to the energy that you feel in the body now. How the fire has allowed things to be maybe processed, burnt through any blockages, any barriers. And now as we allow the dust to settle, the fire to settle, we drop into even more softness. Letting the effort go and embracing the ease. Big breath into the belly, the chest, the heart. Out the mouth, full out breath. Once more like that, breathing in, belly, low ribs, side ribs, front of heart. Out the mouth, let something go. Now either you can stay like this for your shavasana or releasing the arms, extending the legs, feet as wide as the mat or maybe even wider. We have this feeling that we have to really contain ourselves on the mat, but just embracing the idea that you can take up space. Let the body get even heavier with every out-breath. Dropping more into that state of receiving. And allowing the practice to really imprint. You can stay here for as long as you need. Thank you for practicing with me today, yogis. Namaste.